from Piyush Prabhu, and like this we'll go, and we'll keep on rotating if there are not enough. We'll start. So we are doing chapter a day. This Vaishya Prabhu tells us to do every day one chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So we'll do that. We'll do 5 minutes kirtan, and then we'll start our session. Okay, we'll start.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, because you are never envious of me, I shall impart to you this most confidential knowledge and realization, knowing which you shall be relieved of the miseries of material existence." Text 2. This knowledge is the king of...
This is what we covered last time.
This knowledge is the king of education, the most secret of all secrets. It is the purest knowledge, and because it gives direct perception of the self by realization, it is the perfection of religion. It is everlasting, and it is joyfully performed. Text 3. Those who are not faithful in this devotional service cannot attain me, O conqueror of enemies. Therefore, but they return to the path of birth and death in this material world.
This we will read today. Okay, hopefully we'll do more verses. Let's see. Ajay Prabhu. 4th verse, 4th, 5th, 6th, you can read.
By me, in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I am not in them. And yet, everything that is created does not rest in me. Behold my mystic population. Although I am the maintainer of all living entities, and although I am everywhere, I am not a part of this cosmic manifestation, for myself is the very source of creation. Understand that as the mighty wind blowing everywhere rests always in the sky, all created beings rest in me. O son of Kunti, at the end of millennium, all
You can use this mic.
Text 7. O son of Kunti, at the end of millennium, all material manifestations enter into my nature, and at the beginning of another millennium, by my potency, I create them again. Text 8. The whole cosmic order is under me. Under my will, it is automatically manifested again and again, and under my will, it is annihilated.
It's a bold statement, no?
At the end.
Good.
Text 9. Uttana Dhananjaya, all this work cannot bind me. I am ever detached from all these material activities, seated as though neutral.
Text 10. This material nature, which is one of my energies, is working under my direction, O son of Kunti, producing all moving and non-moving beings. Under its rule, this manifestation is created and annihilated again and again. Text 11. Fools deride me when I descend in the human form.
This is very important verse. I gave a class last Wednesday in temple on this Avajananti Mamuda Manushintu Mashitam. That fools think, because when Krishna comes in Vrindavan, people think, oh, he's normal cowherd boy. But Brahmaji also thought. That's what Krishna is saying to Arjuna.
Fools deride me when I descend in the human form. They do not know my transcendental nature as the supreme Lord of all that be. Text 12. Those who are thus bewildered are attracted by demonic and atheistic views. In that deluded condition, their hopes for liberation, their fruitive activities, and their culture of knowledge are all defeated.
Son of Partha, those who are not deluded, the great souls, are under the protection of the divine nature. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible. Always chanting my glories, enduring with great determination, bowing down before me, these great souls perpetually worship me with devotion. Others who engage in sacrifice by the cultivation of knowledge worship the Supreme Lord as the one without a second. as diverse in many and in the universal form.
But it is I who am the truth, the sacrifice, the offering to the ancestors, the healing hope, the transcendental chant. I am the butter and the fire and the offering.
So he's the Yajnapati also, and all the ingredients that are also there. That is also Krishna is saying, I am the one.
I am the father of this universe, the mother, the support, and the grandsire. I am the object of knowledge, the purifier, and the syllable Om. I am also the
Rig.
this Sam, and the other of Vedas. I am the goal, the sustainer, the master, the witness, the abode, the refuge, and the most dear friend. I am the creation and the inhalation, the basis of everything, the resting place and the eternal sea.
This is also very important one. Kati Bharta Prabhu Sakshi, Sharanam Saranam Sir. It's complete. It's a very nice verse. I was last Wednesday, yesterday I was supposed to give the class, but someone else gave. I was planning to give the talk on this 18th verse. Very sweet verse.
O Arjuna, I give heat and I withhold and send forth the rain. I am immortality and I am also death personified. Both spirit and matter are in me. Those who study the Vedas and drink the stone juice, seeking the heavenly planets, worship me indirectly. Purified of sinful reactions, they take birth on the pious heavenly planet of Indra, where they enjoy godly delights. When they have thus enjoyed vast heavenly sense, pleasure, and the results of their pious activities are exhausted, they return to this mortal planet again. Thus, those who seek sense enjoyment by adhering to the principles of three Vedas achieve only repeated birth and death.
But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating of my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack, and I persevere what they have.
This is LIC insurance.
Those who are devotees of other gods and who worship them with faith actually worship only me, or son of Kunti, but they do so in a wrong way. I am the only enjoyer and master of all sacrifices. Therefore, those who do not recognize my true transcendental nature fall down.
Those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship the ancestors go to the ancestors. Those who worship ghosts and spirits will take birth among such beings, and those who worship me will live with me. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a fruit, a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept.
In entire Bhagavad Gita, you can think of, obviously, where many verses I say this is important. But this verse, 26th verse of Bhagavad Gita 9:26, is considered as one of the most important verse. And when it comes to devotional, what is devotion? And when 26 is like considered as. So for kids also, the first verse that is taught when parents are trying to teach in Krishna consciousness, they teach trying to teach this verse. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachiti. Patram pushpam phalam toyam. Lord Krishna needs nothing but just flower, fruit, and all that, but with love. But with love. Yeah. Who is reading next? We can continue. Yeah, go ahead. Whatever you do, no?
Whatever you do, whatever you offer or give away, and whatever austerities you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. In this way, you will be freed from bondage to work and its auspicious
And inauspicious results. With your mind fixed on me, in this principle of renunciation, you will be liberated and come to me. I envy no one, nor am I partial to anyone. I am equal to all. But whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend, is in me, and I am also a friend to him. Even if one commits the most abominable action, if he is engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered saintly, because he is properly situated in his determination.
Very important chapter. We'll discuss this. Apiche Suduracharo.
He quickly becomes righteous and attains lasting peace. O son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes.
Who wants to read? Maybe you can. Yeah, maybe Jashwant, you can read 2 verses and then he can end with 1 verse. That is again important. So here also see Krishna is telling to Arjuna that you declare it boldly. I will not declare, you declare it. We'll discuss why he's asking Arjuna to do it. So sometimes, bhai, tu bol raha, tu hi kar le. But Krishna is saying to Arjuna, you do it. There's a reason. Acharya is explained. 32, 33, 34. Hari bol.
Wholesome Pitta, those who take shelter in me, though they be above the human righteous, merchants and people of fortress, can attain the supreme destination.
Okay, 33, 34, he can read. No?
How much more this is so of the righteous Brahmanas, the devotees, and the saintly kings. Therefore, having come to this temporary miserable one, engage in loving service unto me. Engage your mind always in thinking of me. Become my devotee. Offer obeisance to me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me.
Yeah. So if you see it, we took like, this is your late, 7:10, you're very nice. No, he said he will be late today. This is his late definition. Yeah, if you see, it took us 10 minutes to complete the entire chapter, in which in between I was also speaking. So in 10 minutes, you can complete the entire chapter of Bhagavad Gita, like 34 verses, right? And if you're doing second or 18th chapter, this is big chapters, so you can do half of them if you want. But if you develop this practice of everyday reading, soon you will be able to remember the verses also and remember the translation. And some of the translations can help you when certain situations are there in your life. So, yeah. Okay, we'll do a short kirtan now. Then we can start with how many of you skipped, didn't attend yesterday, last week's class? Who didn't attend? Okay, okay. We have the recording, no? I think we'll send the recording. It was a very nice class. Try to.
We have the recording of the previous class, last to last class.
Who gave that class?
Same time.
No, he won't have given so many classes.
No, last to last was Chaitanya. Yeah, last to last was Chaitanya Charan Prabhu.
Chaitanya at Ananga Sudhini Mataji's house.
Yeah.
Oh, that is already there. If you look for Krishna consciousness, you should find it. On Ramayana, that one, no? Oh, that you skipped. Yeah, yeah, I will send you. I will send you. It is already there.
It was second part of the Bhagavad. Like this last class was based on Bhagavad. Right?
I remember that Chaitanya Ro's class was on Ramayana. That much only I remember. It was not from Bhagavatam.
But do you have part 1 and part 3 of that session? Because I think the session that we had.
Oh, that way you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it had 3 sessions only. It had 4, no?
It was a 3 session series.
3 sessions. So third session is in temple. So you can just look for ISKCON Silicon Valley.
In the first part?
First part he gave in Dublin.
But
Yeah, yeah, it is there. All those lectures are there in Krishna. There is a channel called Krishna Consciousness. In that, when special speakers come, many of the lectures you will see there. Like that. So it is there. It is there. I'll try to send you. Any other? Yeah, yeah. Last week's class was very special. People who attended, they know.
Yeah, I'm talking about the poetic one.
Padyavali.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That is also there.
Yeah.
I'll send.
So I think it's the first part of the Bhagavad.
First part where he gave.
It was in South San Jose something. 2 weeks ago.
One was
No, 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 not 2 weeks ago. It was last.
Fremont, one was Bobby's and one was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fremont one is also there. All those classes are there. Anyways, we'll start with Kirtan. But yeah, if possible, hear that class. It was very special class. Padyavali. Yeah, it was at my. Yeah, yeah, I remember. First one was on Wednesday. Thursday was at our place. Correct. No, Acyuta Kumar Prabhu's house. Anyways, I don't want to confuse you more. It was in Cupertino. Fremont was Friday evening. Something like that, I think. No problem, no problem. Volume is okay. Somehow there is some with some relationship with me and Mike.
No, I think I've
Not last week also in the class it didn't work. Okay, we'll start. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Dham Samsam. Devi Kaurvan Vicharan Shunyati Prashna Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaur Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare One more thing before we start. Next week, we have a special class. It's by Mukundatta Prabhu. How many of you know Sundaran Prabhu? You know Sundaran Prabhu? Sundaran Prabhu actually came in Krishna consciousness because he used to attend Bhakti Vriksha, like Bhagavad Gita classes, at in Seattle. And Mukundatta Prabhu used to take those sessions. He's Prabhupada disciple. And he stays in Vrindavan, just near ISKCON Vrindavan, but he's traveling. He's very, very nice devotee, very advanced, and lot of knowledge about Shastras in general, Sanskrit. So he's going to give class next week. Try to be there. Yeah, we are still seeing. Either it will be here or it will be at our home, depending on how many people are coming. It's simple. If we have a lot of people, then we'll do there. Otherwise, we'll do here. Let's see.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. Yeah. Okay. So we will start. So next Thursday will be the class. Yeah. Now we will start with 9.3. This is a very, before that, we'll quickly do the introduction. Then we'll start. Okay, everybody repeat after me. Sorry, we can sing together. And these are Mangalacharan prayers. Again, it brings auspiciousness. So for auspiciousness, we are singing this and also to pray to the previous acharyas. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadambayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tvam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So we'll start today from 9.3. So before that, we'll quickly do. So first two verses, Krishna is telling to Arjuna, I'm going to tell you a very top secret, which is open, but yet one has to have humility in order to understand that, or some level of devotion in order to grasp that knowledge. And that entire knowledge is in this chapter. So it's a very important chapter. And here Krishna is saying in the second verse, he's saying this knowledge is the king of all education, right? It's most secret of all secrets. It is purest knowledge. Imagine the secret. One of the secret is how someone might think that the Lord of the universe, so he needs everything. But he's saying in 26 verse, what he needs is patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam. Just water, flowers, fruit, or leaves. Right? Such simple thing, but with devotion. So that's the secret. This chapter, that's why it's considered one of the most important chapter. Purest knowledge, and because it gives direct perception of the self-realization, is the perfect religion. It is everlasting and it is joyfully performed. We discussed this a lot in last class. So now we will discuss 9.3 verse. So what happens to the people who don't have faith in this knowledge? So that is what we are discussing today. And if we have more time, we will go to next verses. But I think this verse itself is pretty long. Okay. You can repeat after me, 9.3. So if you see, the word is ashraddhana. So one who has no faith. Ashraddha. So we'll discuss. You can repeat after me. What is the meter of these verses? You remember? Correct. Anushto, right? So it is 32 syllables, 4 quadrants, 8 syllables each. Same as what is a popular? The Mahamantra, right? 32 syllables and 4 quadrants. Okay, you can repeat after me. Ashraddhana Purusha Dharmasya Parantap Aprapya Mam Nivartante Mrityu Samsara Vartmani Ashraddhana Purusha Dharmasya Parantap Aprapya Mam Nivartante Mrityu Samsara Vartmani. One more time, we'll do last. Ashraddhana Purusha Dharmasya Parantapa Aprapya Mam Nivartante Mrityu Samsara Vartmani. Some words that you can understand, like dharma. In previous verse, he's saying it is a perfection of religion. Here is again using the word dharma. We'll see what is meaning here, right? Purusha, people, correct? And then Parantapa, he's addressing to Parantapa, Arjuna, right? And then Nivartante, Mrityu, Samsara. Mrityu Samsara is what? Life and death. Cycle of life and death, correct? So basically he's saying that who has no faith, they are getting into this cycle of birth and death, right? So something we can understand this just by reading the Sanskrit. We'll see the translation. Who have not read yet? Prahlad, will start from you and then we'll again.
Those who are not faithful in this devotional service cannot attain me. So consider what the means. Therefore, they return to the path of birth and death in this material world.
Yes. So who are not faithful in this devotional service, they cannot attain me. Krishna is saying, na prapya, they cannot attain me. O conqueror of enemies, therefore they return to the path of Mrityu Samsara Vartmani. So today's entire class is on Shraddha, not the neighbor Shraddha, faith. I will be discussing on this topic of faith. Very important topic. Okay, we'll read the purport. Maybe Akanksha can read. Akanksha, Anant, and then Saili also is doing. Then we'll start again. Saili.
The faithless cannot accomplish this process of devotional service. That is the purpose of this verse. Faith is created by association with devotees.
We'll discuss this. Faith is created by association of devotees. There is a 9 stages of devotional service, devotional life. 9 stages. How one starts their devotional journey. So in that, this association of devotees, faith, all these things will come. We will discuss.
Unfortunate people, even after hearing all the evidence of Vedic literature from great personalities, still have no faith in God. They are hesitant and cannot stay fixed in the devotional service of the Lord. Thus, faith is the most important factor for progress in Krishna consciousness. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said that faith is the complete conviction that simply by serving the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, one can achieve all perfection.
Hold. Yeah, thank you. So here what he is saying is, so we'll go line by line. Let's go. So they are, so you will see, right? People are going to Bhagavad Sapta, they go to Mandir, right? But Mandir means to calm your mind, but their focus is to please their tan. They have thought that Mandir is not a Mandir but a Tandir. Basically, they are focusing on their body. Give me this, give me that. Correct? So they are attending, after various, they will attend all the Bhagavad Sapta, they will go to the temple and everything, but still they don't have complete faith. That is because of the weakness of heart. Right? Weakness of heart means you feel somewhere that I can do it myself. I don't need anyone else. Right? So that we have not developed that faith. But that faith is very important. Once you have complete faith in Krishna, that he is the supreme goal. He is the supreme goal. Then we can start our spiritual journey. But if we have not developed that faith, see the reason why we are not able to pick up or take the chanting process, right? We are not able to take up that chanting process is because we have not developed that faith. We feel कि इससे कुछ नहीं होगा. So here Krishna is saying that is the reason faith is the most important factor for progress in our Krishna conscious journey. Unless we have developed that faith, little bit also faith is there, then we can start our Krishna conscious journey. And then obviously many other factors come. We will discuss that. And then is in Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is a definition of faith given. What does faith means? We'll see. Which is that verse? I think it comes in Shraddha Shabde Vishwas Kohe. Shraddha. See, I say Shraddha Shabde. We have to train. Shraddha Shabde Vishwas. Let's see. Yes. Yeah. You can repeat after me. Otherwise, let me just complete it. Shraddha Shabde Vishwas ko hai, Sudruddha Nishchaye, Krishne Bhakti Kaila Sarva Karma Kritta hoy. So here, we'll read the purport of this also. It's a nice purport. So, translation. Who was reading? Yeah, you can, Shraddha. Oh, no, sorry, Akanksha. Sorry. You can read.
Shraddha's confident, firm faith that by rendering transcendental loving service to Krishna, one automatically performs all subsidiary activities. Such faith is favorable to the discharge of devotion.
Yes, so what it is mentioned? What is Shraddha? Is the confidence that we have on Krishna. This is the ultimate goal. और कुछ है नहीं, right? Because see, we will try to put our faith in relationship, spouse, children की जब बड़े हो जाएंगे तो वो हमारा सहारा बनेंगे, लकड़ी का सहारा. Like all that, we might have all that faith, but at the end we know that they all will leave us. Finally, who will be there to the next life also is Paramatma within the heart. Right? That conviction has to be there, and that is what it is saying here. The real definition of Shraddha is having conviction that Krishna is the ultimate goal. And that's why that verse 9.18, Krishna is saying to Arjuna, Gati Bharta Prabhu Sakshi, that I am actually that Gati. Gati is what? Goal. The goal for the soul is Krishna. We will see more in detail in the 18th verse. So here Krishna is saying that that is the faith. Faith means conviction in Krishna. Yeah. Okay. And see, it was amazing. Krishna, now Srila Prabhupada is immediately quoting that as soon as conviction, because what we are trying to do, we are trying to please everyone. Correct? Our neighbors in some ways, or our spouse, or maybe many devatas. Correct? Why? Because we feel ki, why is that? Because we feel ki Krishna will not fulfill our desire if we have something, but by going to some temple, some other devata, that will fulfill. So conviction is not there on Krishna completely. Krishna is saying the entire 9th chapter that because of me the annihilation is happening. Because of me, the maintenance of this entire material world is happening. I am the one who have created this material world. After reading this also, hearing everything, still we'll go to many devatas because we don't have complete conviction. And that is what Srila Prabhupada is immediately saying in the next verse of Srimad Bhagavatam. He's saying that is the real faith as stated in Srimad Bhagavatam. This verse actually talks about how that our faith is not complete, it is dwindling. We are just seeing wherever we can get something out of us, for us, we'll go there. It's like Srila Prabhupada goes to an extent of saying it's like an unchaste spouse. Unchaste spouse. Basically what it means is they are trying to fulfill their desires by going to different, because they feel that one spouse will not fulfill my desire. But Krishna is the ultimate Purusha. It's a very strong, because this chapter is so like that. That's why I'm speaking a little strongly. This chapter is the most confidential knowledge. Most confidential knowledge. If you have reached till here, that means we have some faith. We have been coming every week. That means you have developed some faith. And Krishna is saying now you have to develop that complete faith in Krishna, that this is the ultimate goal. So let's go back to this and then we'll come here. Actually, both are connected. So I'm thinking what to do. Okay, let's read the purport. Akanksha, you can come. You didn't read the purport, right? You completed the purport?
Not this.
No, this one. So this is a definition of Shraddha, faith, that is coming from a book called Chaitanya Charitamrita. We are reading that. So, and we are reading from 9th chapter, 3rd verse, which talks about people who don't have faith in Krishna. So, Akanksha, go ahead.
Firm faith and confidence are called Shraddha. When one engages in the Lord's devotional service, he is to be understood to have performed all his responsibilities in the material world. He is satisfied.
See, what he's saying is, if you're performing a devotional service nicely, it is as good as you have done all your material duties as well. Right? Sometimes we get confused कि अरे अगर रात को कोड चेक इन नहीं किया Amazon या Apple जो भी है तो next day निकाल सकते हैं. But I know one person, 3 years company was paying him. He didn't do anything. I'm not saying we should not try to. The point I'm trying to make is everyone has come with their own prarabdha also. Right? We have to understand that. But we do our duty to the best of our capacity, but then leave on Krishna, because he is the ultimate doer. That's what Krishna is also saying in this chapter. Obviously, we are not running away from our duties, but we are not becoming donkeys also. That is the most important thing to understand. We have to understand that this life of human life is very rare to get, and we should not waste our life, because, and we can see also there are so many different Jeev-Jantu also there. Mosquitoes are there, cockroaches, chameleons or lizards. Why we have got this human form life? We have to ask that question consistently in our life. Why we have got this human form? And what is the goal of the human form of life then? That is explained in Srimad Bhagavatam. So anyways. So yeah, go ahead.
He has satisfied his forefathers, ordinary living entities,
And
demigods,
Devtas also. He is not restricting to there. Devtas also.
and is free from all responsibility. Such a person does not need to meet his responsibilities separately. It is automatically done. Fruitive activity, karma, is meant to satisfy the senses of the conditioned soul.
Yeah. So karma means satisfying the senses of the soul. And bhakti yoga means satisfying the soul itself. Senses of the soul will be satisfied, but what about the soul? Soul is hankering for Krishna. Right? So karma will satisfy the senses of the soul. Bhakti yoga will satisfy the soul itself. That is we, ourselves.
However, when one awakens to Krishna consciousness, he does not have to work separately for pious activity. The best achievement of all fruitive activity is detachment from material life. And this detachment is spontaneously enjoyed by the devotee firmly engaged in the Lord's service.
Yeah. Again, you have to understand, it doesn't mean to run away from our duties. Many of you know Ambrish, might know. He's Henry Ford IV. He's from ISKCON. And he's also doing his duties. And yet he's one of the richest person. So Henry Ford, Ford cars. So he is the one who is building the Mayapur temple. And there are many such devotees. There is Piramals. He's also one of the, now they built a temple in Thane. So it's not like they are not doing their material duties. Correct? So we have to understand that Krishna is not saying to run away from the duties, but Krishna is saying to dovetail your material duties in Krishna service. Whenever we are doing it, we should understand that ultimately I'm doing as a duty for Krishna. Whatever Lakshmi I get, maybe I'll help in temple activities, or maybe in some other way, in preaching activities, whatever fame I have got, or whatever connection I have got. Use everything in Krishna's service to the capacity we can. That's what Krishna is saying here. Yeah. So here Krishna is saying that firm conviction in Krishna, and automatically everything is taken care. The same thing Srila Prabhupada is mentioning here also from this verse. You can repeat after me. This is one of the most beautiful words of Srimad Bhagavatam. It's one of my favorite words. I quote this verse many often in the class. Okay, you can repeat after me. Yatha tarormul nishechanena Tripyanti tatskanda bhujopashakha Pranopahara chaitendriyanam Tatheva sarvarhanam achyutejya. So who is Acyuta? Krishna. Yeah, infallible one. So here Srimad Bhagavatam is talking about Krishna. Okay. So who wants to read now you can read, Ananta.
By giving water to the root of a tree, one satisfies its branches, twigs, and leaves. And by supplying food to the stomach, one satisfies all the senses of the body.
Right. So when you are watering the trees, many of you might be watering. So when you water, you don't water each and every leaf. Is it possible? The thousands of leaves. How will you water each and every leaf? The 3 crore devtas. Imagine if 1 second also you spend on every devta. How much it will take? In a day, how many seconds are there? Around 100,000 into 365. You do the calculation. एक साल में भी number नहीं आएगा. Right? So the point is, it is not possible. Tree also, it is not possible to do every leaf, every branch. Number ही नहीं आएगा. एक हफ्ते तक करते रहोगे, then office में डांट पड़ेगी. Right? You understood, right? So what you have to do is, the easiest is, what is the root of the tree? That's what this Srimad Bhagavatam verse is saying. What is the root of the tree? Or try to feed the stomach. Entire body will be nourished. Good.
Similarly, by engaging in the transcendental service of the Supreme Lord, one automatically satisfies all the demigods and all other living entities. Therefore, after reading the Bhagavad Gita, one should promptly come to the conclusion of Bhagavad Gita. One should give up all other engagements and adopt the service of the Supreme Lord, Krishna, the personality of Godhead. If one is convinced of this philosophy of life, that is free.
Yeah, go ahead. Next, this is also very big, but it is important. I'll tell you why. This talks about 3 classes of devotees. 3 tarah ke devotees. First class, second class, third class. We'll see. So now we'll go to Shruti Mataji. Shruti.
Now the development of that faith is the process of Krishna consciousness. There are 3 divisions of Krishna consciousness. The third class has those who have no faith. Even if they are officially engaged in devotional service, they cannot achieve the highest perfectional stage. Most probably they will slip after some time. They will become engaged, but because they haven't complete conviction and faith, it is very difficult for them to continue in Krishna consciousness.
Okay, now we will see people. Sometimes they'll come 1 year, they'll be very enthusiastic. And after that, you will see, "Arey, kahan gaya?" Why? Because they have got what they wanted. Maybe they have come for some material things, or they wanted a spouse. ISKCON में अच्छे मिल जाते हैं. Right? थोड़े. So they will come there. Then it's done. Now they are also gone. So the third class. Why? Because they don't have faith. Conviction on Krishna was not there. Conviction was that I am coming here for my own thing. Right? You're right. Hidden motive.
As far as the development of One who is well versed in the literature of devotional service and has attained the stage of faith is called a first-class person in Krishna consciousness. And in second class are those who are not very advanced in understanding the devotional scriptures, but who automatically have formed faith that Krishna consciousness of service to Krishna is the best course, and so have faith in God. Thus, there is given the third class who have major consequences of scriptures, not with faith, but by association and simplicity of trying to follow. The third class person in Krishna consciousness may fall down, but when one is in the second class, he does not fall down, and for the first class person in Krishna consciousness, there is no chance of falling
So
down.
good, better, best in the sense, right?
One in the first class will surely make progress and achieve the result at the end. As far as the third class person in Krishna consciousness is concerned, although he has faith in the conviction that devotional service to Krishna is very good, he has not yet gained adequate knowledge of Krishna through epistles like Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. Sometimes these third class persons in Krishna consciousness have some tendency towards karma yoga and jnana yoga, and sometimes they are disturbed, but as soon as the infection of karma yoga or jnana yoga is vanquished, they become second class or first class persons in Krishna consciousness. Faith in Krishna is also divided into three stages and described in Srimad Bhagavatam.
Right? So it's mentioned faith in Krishna is also divided. So there is a verse in Srimad Bhagavatam also. I don't remember. Yeah, this one. We can read the translation only. This is from 11:25-27. In 11th canto it is explained. What are the three kinds of faith? You can read from. Yeah, maybe you can read. What's your name, Prabhu? Tarun. You can read this.
Faith directed toward spiritual life in the mode of promise. Faith rooted in good work in the mode of passion. Faith residing in religious activities in the mode of ignorance. But faith in my devotional service is purely practical.
Perfect. So here is saying there are three kinds of faith. Faith towards spiritual life, that you have done some spirituality, you are practicing, but it's not devotional. Okay, bhakti yoga is not there, but some other kind of spiritual life you're doing, that is mode of goodness, maybe peace, all that. It is good, not bad, still good. And faith rooted in karma yoga, basically not karma yoga, sorry, in fruitive work, in karma, like working from 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. Right? That is faith rooted in mode of passion. That money can only give me happiness. And faith residing in religious activities. When I kill someone, only then I can get happiness. That is irreligious activities. Vaishya Prabhu says, we don't eat anything which moves. You understood? We don't eat anything which moves. So it is basically meat eating and all. That is also irreligious activity. Is in the mode of ignorance. But faith in Bhakti Yoga, obviously, when you have faith in the Bhakti Yoga, it is transcendental. So there are different levels of faith as well. Usually you will see always in scriptures, they will only divide everything into three. Although here you will see, "Arey, to char ho gaya, gadbad hai kuch to." No, they will always divide into three. And the fourth one is always special. It's not part of the material understanding. If you see 16, 17 chapter also, there will be divided into three: mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. But there is also Shuddha Sattva. Sattva is mode of goodness. Rajas is mode of passion. I have one colleague, his name is Rajas. Whenever I speak to him, I remember Bhagavad Gita. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. There is no Tamas. I don't know any friend of mine. So Tamas is darkness. But then there is Shuddha Sattva. That is transcendental. Shuddha Sattva. So there are three parts like this. And fourth is obviously special. Comes in special category. So we'll go back. Someone raised their hands? You raised? Okay.
Faith in this and faith in women. So it usually at times it seems the same. Because even people in business, they pray, they do everything.
Yeah.
They may not necessarily be same.
Yeah, that is so true. But that is our consciousness. We cannot judge others. Ki bhai ye shayad rajas mein lag raha hai. No, we should never judge others because everyone has their own path. But we can ask ourselves that where is my attention going? Am I liking when I chant my rounds? That is ruchi. There are 9 stages I was mentioning right at the start of the class. Ado Shraddha, Tata Sadhu, Sangota Bhajana Kriya, then Anartha Nivriti. Like that, there are 9 stages. We'll discuss that at the end of the class. So one of the stage is ruchi, where when we are chanting the holiness of the Lord, we are actually becoming really happy. Okay? This is so nice. Right now, we'll say, when this can become nice, right? We are not that excited about chanting in the morning, right? So that is why, because we are trying to practice that mode of goodness, that spiritual life, we are taking it, but it is not at the purified stage. So we can ask ourselves that, where am I? That only we can tell, or our spiritual master, our mentors can tell. We are not in the business of judging others. So at our level, we can ask. How we can ask is, when we read Srimad Bhagavatam, do we see the clock? 1 ghanta ho gaya. And when we are coding, we don't see the clock. Sometimes it happens, right? But when we are reading Bhagavatam, so are we really enjoying Srimad Bhagavatam when we are reading Dhruv Maharaj story, Prabhu Maharaj story? It might be possible that we are reading the same chapter again and again. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to sit with Gadadhar Pandit and he used to read 100 times the same Dhruv Maharaj, and they used to become so happy. Right? Obviously, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, and Gadadhar Pandit is Srimati Radharani came just to teach us how we should practice Krishna consciousness, devotional life. But are we enjoying what we are doing, in the sense of when we are practicing Krishna consciousness? Are we really enjoying? So that we can understand it to that transcendental level. Otherwise, it is more like Mishra Bhakti. It could be Karma Mishra Bhakti, Jnana Mishra Bhakti. Jnana Mishra Bhakti, but it might be giving some happiness to our intelligence, but not giving to our heart. So like that. So we have to check ourselves, and that needs some level of time where we can sit and we can ask ourselves, not like when we are running, we get, like some level of taking a time off and introspection. When we do some introspection, that is when it leads to some advancement, because that time we need to take out to ask ourselves. Did that help you? Okay, so we'll go back. We'll try to complete this verse. Yeah, first class chapter. Yeah, we did that. Okay, go ahead.
Krishna is also divided into 6 stages and describes each Bhagavatam. First class attachment, second class attachment, and third class attachment are also explained in Bhagavatam. Those who have no faith even after getting about Krishna and accept the devotional service, who think it is find the path very difficult, even if they are supposedly engaged in devotion.
Right, this we see a lot of times. The speaker will be speaking in such a way that speakers are crying, everyone in the audience is crying, but there is no transformation of heart, right? That's why introspection leads to transformation. When you have introspection within the heart, then it will lead to transformation in the heart. The introspection is needed. What am I doing? Why am I doing? How is it helping me? Is it really I'm able to call Krishna from the heart? So that we have to ask. But it is again saying that sometimes we hear Krishna Katha, but it is more like, "Are kitna acha bolte Prabhuji," right? It might be just that, but not understanding the crux of what is being taught, not able to practice what is being taught.
For them, there is certain hope of gaining perfection. Thus, faith is very important in the discharge of devotional service.
Faith is very important in the discharge of devotion. We need to have that faith. A lot of times people have this question, "Yare, faith will come from experience. If I see Krishna, then I will develop faith." But then we see the story of Duryodhan. He saw the entire Virat Rupa of Krishna. Right? He saw the entire Virat Rupa of Krishna, but there was no change of heart. In fact, he said all his soldiers, "Ki pakdo isko." Right? So we see that. And then we see in the story of Dushasan also. Krishna came in the form of sari. Correct? And then, but Dushasan didn't understand that. Correct? He was continuing his stuff and then got tired. So not necessarily faith comes from experience. Sometimes faith triggers experience. When we have faith in Krishna, then automatically Krishna will give us the intelligence by which we can see Krishna in various things also. That we'll see in 10th chapter. Krishna will say, how you can see me in everything by taste of water. Even in taste of water, sometimes it happens. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, sab de do. Last में बोलोगे पानी, right? We'll ask for water. Why? Because that taste that, and it has no taste. Rather, Coca-Cola and Pepsi might have some taste. I don't know. But it has no taste, but still it will finally, that is the one which quenches our thirst. And Krishna said that among liquids, I am water. He didn't say Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Why? Because not because it is latest brands, but because that is the one which will actually quench our thirst. So what is the best that Krishna gives it to himself? So faith triggers experience. So we should not run away or run from or run. We should not say that, oh, once I get experience, एक बार मुझे कृष्णा दिख जाए, then दिख भी जाए तो, if you don't have faith, there's a story, I said this story before also. So there was once one lady, she was holding a big pile of yeah, some fruit, something was there. She was holding some big pile of things and she was walking, and suddenly it fell down, that entire thing, and she loudly called out, please help me. And then Krishna himself came. Krishna said that, what do you want? Then she said, please keep this burden back on my head. And Krishna did it. And then Krishna left. And then she realized, sorry, Krishna came, and what I asked, put the burden back on my head. Instead, I could have asked that I want to get relieved of this burden permanently. Right? So what are we asking when Krishna is also in front of me? That is more important. So that's why this point is very important, because this will come again throughout our life. That we might have that misconception that faith comes from experience, not necessarily. Sometimes faith triggers experience. When we have faith in Krishna and when we are practicing, when engaging ourselves, then it will help us to maybe give some experience, or at least our faith will become more and more stronger. There is a very nice verse on engagement, because here it was said, right? What was mentioned here? Yeah, here also. Detachment is spontaneously enjoyed by the devotee firmly engaged in Lord's service. When will that faith slowly start coming? Is when we are engaging in Krishna's service, engagement. And here also, if you see in this verse, it was one discharge of devotional service. Again, engage. Correct? There's a verse in Bhagavad Gita. It talks about one sort of hierarchy. 628. Yeah, Sukhena. You can repeat after me. Yunjan evam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmasha sukhena brahma samsparsham atyantam sukham ashnute. So here he's saying the self-control. Okay, who wants to read? Saili Mata, you didn't read, no?
Thus, the self-controlled yogi, constantly engaged in yoga practice, becomes free from all material contamination.
So engagement in Krishna leads to elevation, which is becoming free from all material contamination. So elevation, correct? And then
achieves the highest stage of perfect happiness in transcendental loving service of the Lord.
That leads to ecstasy. So happiness, highest happiness is when we are ecstatic, right? That understood. Very happy means ecstatic. That ecstasy will come really when we are in Krishna's service. Then we will have our faith and everything. That's a hierarchy. Engaging in Krishna's service leads to elevation, where there is we have no fear, and that leads to ecstasy, which is basically happiness in transcendental loving service. I was just thinking I'll share this verse. Beautiful verse. Engagement leads to elevation, that leads to ecstasy. Triple E. Yeah. So we'll come back to this verse. In fact, there is another verse with this. What is the difference between Bhakti Yoga compared to other form of spiritual practices? Krishna says in this verse. This was one of my favorite. I know you must be thinking, हर एक verse के लिए बोलता है ये. I'll tell you why I'm saying. I had practical experience in Sadhu Sangha retreat. I think I told this story before. I don't know. Anyways, I'll tell now. You can repeat after me. This talks about how by doing Krishna Katha, what is the result of discussing Krishna Katha. Right now we are doing, right? Machchitta madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam katayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. So bodhayanta means discussing. We are discussing, right? So what it is saying is, remember the last line. Katha, right? Kathayanta is Katha is about Krishna Katha. Nityam, continuously. वो भी दिनाएंगे. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. We will discuss the last line. Why I said it is so important. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are fully devoted to my service and they derive great satisfaction. Satisfaction is what? Tushyanti. Satisfaction means peace. Correct? But it's saying that is not the end. That is not what Krishna Katha, discussing about Krishna Katha gives you. It gives you something more than that. What is that? Ramanti, which is what is mentioned here? Bliss. Bliss, ecstasy. That ultimate joy that you get is when you engage in spiritual life. Right? From always enlightening one another and conversing about me when we discuss Krishna Katha. So once in Sadhu Sangha, there was one, he comes every year. So he doesn't come to any program. He just come to Satsanga. He stays in California. He doesn't come to temple, nothing. He just comes for Satsanga in that once a year it happens in May. So once he brought his friend also. And his friend goes to many other organizations also everywhere he attends. And he invited him also. So he also came. This is, I would say, BC, before COVID, 2019, so around that time. So this, both the guys, they came to the Satsanga retreat, and before Satsanga, he introduced this guy who comes every year. He introduced me at the airport. Which airport it was? It was Las Vegas. Somehow we got that flight, Sasti wali flight. Us time Kishori nahi thi. We used to do all this gymnastics, Vegas and all. Somehow get the cheapest flight. So we met, and I came to know that he has been going to many other organizations like this, and he's coming for the first time in Sadhu Sangha. So in Sadhu Sangha retreat, now I don't do, because now I'm so engaged with taking care of Kishori. My service in Sadhu Sangha was t-shirt service. I used to sell t-shirts. And I mean, Lakshmi used to go to the temple. If you're thinking, occupation change karta rehta hai, I do that as a service. So that devotee somehow came, I mean, that person came on the third day, just ending. So I asked him, so how was your experience in Sadhu Sangha? So he said that I've been to many organizations, retreats, but this is one of the best experience that I ever had. Then I thought that, मेरे सामने बोल रहा है ऐसा, बाहर कहीं और बोले. Obviously, if you're meeting, sorry, क्या. So I said, why you felt that you felt like that? I mean, what was the reason? He said that he had not read Bhagavad Gita, nothing, he had any idea. He said, the organization, wherever I have gone, retreats, I felt peace in my heart. But here I felt joy. And he actually used the word bliss. And then I showed him this verse. He said, Sri Krishna is saying this. So he was looking for peace. Obviously, he didn't say satisfaction. He said peace. Other places where he used to go, but he said just by hearing the chanting of the Hare Krishna, it's a full day. You just chant Hare Krishna. Just that experience, he said that I actually felt that bliss. Right? So that is what Krishna Katha or chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra gives. And that faith, obviously that faith was dwindling. So I don't know where he is now. But the point is, we need to have that faith that Krishna is the ultimate shelter. Krishna is the ultimate shelter. So just I'll share this verse. There's another, this also story I've told you about. What is that story about Jani Home? Why Jani Home was written? Bhakti Tirth Maharaj. I told this story, Bhakti Tirth Maharaj. Bhakti Tirth Maharaj was about to leave the world. This is the story of Gita Nagari. It is, I think, near Philadelphia. Gita Nagari, he was leaving. He was about to leave the body. Bhakti Tirth Maharaj. He's the one who started the entire preaching in Africa. He did his master's from, I think, Cornell University or some university from New York side, Princeton, something like that. Anyways, so very advanced Vaishnav. Uh, there is a uh, there is a drama also on his life. It's known as the Black Lotus. You can search that. It's very sweet drama. It's known as Black Lotus. So if you want, you can watch that. It's from ISKCON Chapati. They had enacted that drama. So he was about to leave the world, and he called His Holiness Radharam Swami Maharaj to spend some time. And Maharaj had a lot of other engagements, but he decided he's leaving, so he came to that place. It was in Gita Nagari. And he said, Maharaj says very nicely that he said he's about to leave, but I stayed there for 10 days. So, I mean, obviously he has but they both are like God brothers. So Maharaj spent a lot of time with him. And there's one time Maharaj tells this in many, he gave once a class on Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj for 5 hours in ISKCON Chapati, His Holiness Radharam Maharaj. So he was saying that at one time, there was such a loud kirtan happening that Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj was holding the hand of Maharaj, Anand Maharaj, and he said that it cannot get better than this. Even if someone wants to change my position, he was going through a very severe disease. He was about to leave. And he said, if someone wants to exchange the position, if a diseased person, someone is coming and saying, I want to exchange the position, you'll agree or not? You'll say, yeah, please, le lo. Right? In fact, there's a story also in Srimad Bhagavatam where the father is looking for someone who can change the position. He was about to die. So he told his son, exchange karte na. So like that. Basically, you take my old age and I'll take by you. That could happen now. But anyways, so Bhakti Maharaj tells to Maharaj that it cannot get better than this. If anyone wants to change the position also with me, I don't want to change. Imagine. That's what Krishna Katha gives. And now you might be thinking, but when we are taking this path very, very seriously, when we are reading Bhagavad Gita, when we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, we are taking association of devotees, then we can feel that bliss. And in your life, people who have practiced Krishna consciousness for 10 years, 7 years, you can ask, I mean, they would have some experience because of which they are continuing. Some minute, some experience they would have got because of they are continuing. And that's what Krishna consciousness gives. That's what Krishna is telling here, that you should have that faith, that conviction, that Shraddha. So since it's 8:08, we have only 8-9 minutes. I'll quickly show that, not that entire video, but Lotus, Black Lotus, sorry, thank you. Black Lotus dramas. I'll just share that and then yeah, this is that video. Try to watch this video. If you can do something tomorrow, Friday night. No, it's a Friday night, matlab. So you can do a movie night. See, this is what dovetailing your inclinations means. I was a big movie buff. I mean, first day, first show, not in theater, but online. Student life, na thoda Marwadi background. So, right, I used to love. And when I came to Krishna consciousness, अभी क्या करने का? I used to feel guilty कि अरे movie, you know, अरे Krishna devotee. So then what I started doing is started watching ISKCON Chapati dramas, and that used to give me joy. So you can do the same thing, but dovetail it towards Krishna. All the dramas that you can see on ISKCON Chapati, ISKCON Pune, ISKCON Delhi, जिसने जो जहाँ drama किया है, I've watched all the dramas. So you're dovetailing. See, then you don't have that guilt. That okay. And it is nice because you're remembering Krishna. So this is the same. This is the drama, the Black Lotus. And there's a book also written, Black Lotus. It is basically, this entire drama is based on that book, Spiritual Odyssey of Bhakti Tirtha. So it's a beautiful movie. Please, if you can get the time tomorrow or whenever you have, you please read. You can watch this. In fact, the reason Maharaj then wrote Journey Home, because then Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj told that you should write your life story. So Journey Home. Anyways, the site. So yeah, okay. Since we have 5 minutes remaining, I'll quickly show that verse to you. The 9 stages of devotional. This verse, although this verse is coming in Madhya Lila, but it is also mentioned in In Rupa Goswami's book, it's called Nectar of Devotion. There, that book is very technical. There, this entire stages are mentioned of devotional life. And Rupa Goswami is, you can say, one of the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is the one who wrote Padyavali, where last week's class was there. You remember Padyavali? Rupa Goswami only wrote. And he also wrote Nectar of Devotion, where this verse comes. So let's sing this verse. It's a very nice verse. It talks about ladder in your spiritual life. Adho Shraddha Tatha Sadhu Sangotha Bhajana Kriya Tato Nartha Nivritti Syat Tato Nishtha Ruchistata Athasaktistato Bhavas Tatha Prema Vyudanchati. Sadhaka is a practitioner. Sadhakanam ayam premna pradurbhave bhavet krama. You can get the beats. I'll quickly, 3 minutes we have, I'll quickly discuss. So the first level is what? What is mentioned for first level? Where the devotional life starts from? Shraddha, right? Adho Shraddha. First level is Shraddha. Because when you have some Shraddha, only then you will start your spiritual life. Otherwise, you will not start it. Chanting means you have some faith in the process. So Adho Shraddha. Then what is the next one? Sadhu Sangha. That is taking association. You basically like to stay around with devotees, right? Otherwise you will feel, hey, yeah, devotees. You have that Shraddha is coming, and that's why you are ready to spend some time with devotees. So Sadhu Sangha, that helps you. And the Sadhu Sangha, once you have Sadhu Sangha, then what will happen is Bhajana Kriya. Bhajana Kriya means you will start practicing. Because you have faith, you have taken Sadhu Sangha, and you are seeing other devotees, how they are leading their life. And you are also trying to basically do something similar by taking association or by chanting, by cooking for the Lord. Basically, you're cooking at home, but your idea is how I can serve first to Krishna and then I can eat. So, Bhajana Kriya, you're starting your devotional life, bhajan. And then Anartha Nivritti. This is the longest phase of your entire spiritual journey. What is Anartha Nivritti? Basically going away of your contamination in the heart. And there are 6 contaminations: lust, anger, greed, pride, ignorance, all this like that. There are matsar, you have heard, right? So 6. So all that Anartha Nivritti, that entire Anartha Nivritti, that is the longest phase of our spiritual journey. That came multiple lifetimes also. So Shraddha, then Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, then Anartha Nivritti. And then after Anartha Nivritti, what comes? Nishtha. Nishtha means the starting faith that we have some level of faith. It's like a dwindling faith. But once we have overcome that Anartha Nivritti, then we have firm faith. Nishtha. Pura Nishtha hai ki bhai yahi hai aur kuch hai hi nahi. And then Ruchis. Ruchi I said, right? Ruchi means we are now chanting. When we are chanting, we are joyous. Right? So Nishtha, Ruchi. And then next, Atha, Asakti. Asakti means complete attachment to Krishna. Asakti hai. Right now we have Asakti in material things, money. Right? But we have Asakti in Krishna now. And then Bhava is another higher stage in devotional life. And then finally, what is the last stage? Prema. Prema, love. To Krishna. Yeah, I have to put the asterisk everything. Love to Krishna. So, okay, it's 8:15. With that, we'll start chanting. So this is the Bhajana Kriya that we are doing. And that Bhajana Kriya will help us to remove the contaminations in the heart. Okay, so we'll pray to Krishna that when we are chanting, we have extra beads. Yeah, no problem. This is good. So we can pray to Krishna that when we are chanting, whatever anarthas we have in our heart, Krishna can slowly help us to remove that. And and before starting, we chant one verse. This verse is the Panchatattva verse. Is basically to take blessings from previous teachers. So we'll sing this verse and then we'll chant entire one round of Hare Krishna Mantra. because we are doing it together, it will take 12 minutes. If we do it on our own speed, it will take 7 to 8 minutes if you do at home. But now it will take 12 minutes. And before that, we'll chant this mantra. Everybody is able to see? Okay. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So we completed one round. So we took how much? 10 minutes we took. So, but it takes 7 minutes if you do on your own speed. So if you don't have the beads, please keep it with you. You can also keep a copy of Bhagavad Gita if you want. And we would also like to thank Paris Mataji and Shikha Mataji also joined. Manjiri also was hearing online. So thank you for joining. And since last week, many of you didn't get prasadam. And so we decided this time we will have special feast. We have burrito bowl. Nityadrini Mataji decided. Mataji, who all did the cooks? Ruchi Mataji, Sukanya Mataji, and Nityadrini Mataji. So we loudly chant for all 4 devotees. Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. Yeah. Also, we have today first time Tarun Prabhu, you joined first time, no? So we like to welcome Tarun Prabhu also, that and we can pray that he can come like this every week. Loudly chant 3 times. Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. Yeah. Thank you very much for attending today's session. And if possible, you can keep this as a practice of chanting Hare Krishna every day. Serious practitioner, they chant 16 rounds, which takes around 2 hours. But at least we can start with some 4 or 8 rounds, whatever we can to our capacity. So now we'll have prasadam. And also one more thing, every time Mataji's serve, maybe today some Prabhus we can volunteer to serve. So they can sit and they can have prasadam. So we need, I think, 3-4 devotees only. So I'll close the Zoom now. Thank you for joining.